Yeah, so I just wanted to thank you for taking some time out of your day to meet with me.
Not
Uh,
a problem. At
yep.
first, when you contacted me, I hadn't seen the post saying that they were going to be highlighting the mentors. So I'm like, I wonder what this is all about.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then I saw the post and I'm like, oh, that's a great idea.
yes, yes. Sandra
Yeah.
contacted me and asked if I could do this. So I do,
Nice. Well,
my
I had actually talked to Sandra a little, probably like a couple months ago now, and I had gone, like in the group, we know who the admins are, we know who the moderators are, but very little people know who all the moderators or the mentors are.
Mhm.
So I was like, is there a way that, we can mark them in the groups so that people know who they are? And she's like, well, I don't know if there's a way that we can do that. And then all of a sudden this comes out. So
Yeah,
awesome.
I do marketing in my job because I own my own business pretty much. Like, so I'm
Okay.
a realtor and so I have to market myself and I highlight local businesses. Let me shut this door. He's being very loud. So I market myself and local businesses. So I think she's on my Facebook. So I think she saw that and just thought, well, hey, what the heck?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
really
Why not,
enjoyed it.
right?
Yeah, I've really enjoyed it.
Perfect.
It's been a lot of fun. So if you could state your name, your
Okay.
location, and how you got into gliders.
Okay, my name is Amanda Howe, and I'm located in Saskatchewan, Canada. And
Wow,
yeah,
Canada.
I'm quite a bit of ways. Many of the people in the group are from the United States, but I'm up in Canada. And I got into gliders when I was 12 years old.
Wow.
And my very first glider was actually a colony of 4 gliders, and they were all rescues.
Wow.
So it was kind of
So
an unplanned thing.
can I ask how old you are?
I'm 33 now.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
So 21 years?
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't even,
Yeah.
I knew they've been around a long time, but I haven't known anybody with much longer than me. So that's really a long time.
Yeah, it is a long time.
Wow, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. So when you started, how did you learn about gliders?
When I started, we didn't have internet in my house at the time. So I was completely on my own. Like I said, my first 4 were rescues. And I was actually contacted by my local pet store, and they had had these gliders literally dropped off on their doorstep,
Oh my
literally
God.
left in a cardboard box on their doorstep. And they didn't know what to do with them. They didn't know who to contact for them, nothing. I had exotic pets at the time. I had snakes, I had parrot, I had different types of birds. So they knew I was kind of into the exotic side of pet owning. So I was the only one they could think of to contact. So they contacted me, and I learned by contacting veterinarians, um, exotic wildlife rescues, zoos. I
Wow,
contacted anybody and everything that I could think of to learn about these little critters.
that's
And that's
crazy.
literally how I learned.
Oh my goodness, that's so crazy. That is
Very crazy.
crazy. So you had to do harder work. Like you had
Mhm.
to like, it's almost like back in the day when you had to get an encyclopedia out versus,
Exactly.
just typing a few things into Google.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't until about 2 years after I got my first 4 that we got internet in the house. And so
Oh my
I even
gosh.
did even more research then.
So how long ago did you find Sugar Glider Guardians?
I've been in Sugar Glider Guardians, I think close to 2 years now.
Okay.
I became a mentor not even a year ago now. I'm a very new mentor.
So how, what
Set
made you want to start mentoring?
just my experience. When I got the gliders, like I said, I had nothing to go on. I had to do all of the hard research on my own. I had nobody to contact to ask questions about. I didn't know what was safe
Easy.
and what was not safe and stuff like that. So just that fact, and I wanted to reach out to the new owners and even the old owners that run into issues that they don't know about,
Mhm.
and to be able to help people because I never had it. So
Right. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was telling another one of my people I've been interviewing that it just, to me, like you get put through things so that you can help others. Because that's the only
exactly.
way you really
Yeah,
learn. So
exactly.
what would you say is your specialty as a mentor?
Um, I have literally been through it all in over the years of sugar glider owning. I've been through difficult bondings. I've been through rejected joeys. I've been through spaying a female sugar glider.
What?
Yes, spaying a female sugar glider. I've been through neuters. I've been through it all.
Wow.
So I think my specialty would be in just bonding with the sugar gliders. Joey rejection, I did a lot of research on, and I was through it myself with 2 baby joeys. So yeah, I'd say bonding and rejected joeys.
That's awesome. Wow.
Yeah.
You're, that's incredible. That is incredible. I'm so impressed. Um, so if you had to give one piece of advice to glider owners, what would it be?
To not give up. A lot of people get the sugar gliders, and even if they do know about them, even if they've done their research, not all sugar gliders are the same. Some bond quicker than others. Some are crabby their entire lives, and people just get so down about it, and they give up and go, no, I just want to rehome them because they're not what I expected.
Mhm.
And sometimes they're not what we expect, but at the same time, don't give up, because in a year or in a few months, in a few weeks, they could turn around and could be your best
And
friends.
also, most of the time, it's not them. It's first off, what if your kid came out and
Yep,
is like you expect? Are you sending them
exactly.
back? Like, I just know sometimes you're given what you need,
Yes,
not what you want.
exactly.
Like maybe you don't want a cuddly glider, but you're given that. And maybe that's something that you're just meant to have. So,
Hmm.
and
Make
they're
the
all,
best of it.
I love how different all the gliders are. I love it.
Yes,
They all have such strong personalities. It's
they
so
do.
funny.
Hmm.
So funny. And I love when they start to come around and
It
you just
gives
gotta.
you a very good feeling.
Yes. So, based on all of your years of having gliders and mentoring recently, do you have a favorite story, whether it's your own or somebody else's? It could be sad, happy, it could be whatever.
um I have quite a few, but the one that sticks out to me is actually my own, and it's my rejected joeys that I had. These joeys came from the exact same pet store that my first 4 came from.
Wow.
Um, yeah, they had an owner. Their owner took in these 2 sugar gliders, and she was told that the male was neutered. So she was not expecting joeys.
Mhm.
Turns out that the male was not neutered, or something happened there, because they ended up having 2 joeys. There were 2 little boys, and they rejected them. And so both of the joeys were found one day, bottom of the cage, cold, dehydrated. So they didn't know what to do because they didn't know anything about joeys. They were very new to the gliders. They had only had them like a couple of weeks. And so they called their local pet store because we're in a very small town here, and they were in a small town. So our closest vet is like an hour and a half away.
Wow.
So the pet store was the closest. And so they called them and went, do you know what to do? The pet store remembered me with the 4 Joeys or the 4 sugar gliders before. And so they contacted me, and this was like 4 years. I had had sugar gliders for 4 years at that point. And so they contacted me and went, can you take them on? Can you do anything with them? And I'm like, I don't really know anything about Joeys because I had never had a baby. But I'm like, okay, you know what? I'll do my research and I'll see what I can do. I'm willing to take them on. So I took them on and did all my research, called some vets, contacted some breeders on Facebook. I was on Facebook at the time. And I just researched hardcore to try and figure out what to do with these 2 abandoned Joeys. And they made it. They made it through.
Wonderful.
And I introduced them into my colony of 4 that I had. So then the colony became 6.
Wow.
And it was just a real experience with these Joeys. And I do it again in a heartbeat. But yeah.
That's so cool. I'm so proud of you. Like that's a lot. I mean, you're 12 years old and then you're getting thrown into this. You don't have internet. It's crazy.
Exactly. Yeah, I was 16 when I took on the 2 rejected Joeys. So.
Okay. Oh my. So do you make your own toys and sets, or do you buy them from somewhere?
Some of them I make. I do make some pouches, and I do throw together some toys from odds and ends. We have a wonderful Dollar Tree near us, so that's always a fun find.
Yeah.
But I also buy. I buy from Safe Sugar Glider Accessories for Everyone, Jennifer Hayward. I buy a lot from her. I bought my wheels from her. I buy my cage sets from her. She's made me some custom sweaters and stuff with pouches in them.
That's
I buy a lot from her.
Yes, that's so cool. That's really good. I mean, it's nice to always have more people's names based on what other people are doing.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're mentoring, do you have YouTube videos or tutorials, or are you just texting, or how is your process work?
I mainly text. We mainly talk over Facebook because like I said, most of the people that join the group are in the United States. I'm in Canada, so texting, it would just get too expensive. So we mainly talk through Messenger on Facebook. I do voice like we are right now over the computer. And I don't have any tutorial videos out on YouTube as of yet. I'm planning on making some, but I use a lot of other people's tutorials. So I get their permission and I use them. So.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
So, excuse me, I'm sorry. It has been a long day. It's been a long day. I just the second I sat down, I was fine, and I sat down and I was like, oh man, I'm exhausted. I don't have enough oxygen or something.
Oh dear.
So excuse me. I don't understand what's going on. But, hey, here's a tip. If you download the app WhatsApp, that you can text for free inter-countries.
Awesome.
Yeah, because I had a client that used to go back to Russia a lot. I had a client that went over to the UK, Australia, and I had downloaded WhatsApp because of it, and now I use it for some other people. Now I have some Mexico friends, and we put them on there. So I have
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Okay.
So you ready for rapid fire?
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Drum roll. All right. The last book you read?
I am currently reading the Dragon Lord series.
Dragon Lord. Okay. I have not read that.
It's good.
Good. One movie comes on TV you watch over and over again. What is it?
Lord of the Rings.
Oh, there you go. See, I've never watched that either. I have not watched that. I have not watched Harry Potter. I've not seen Star Wars or Star Trek. Yeah, I haven't done any of those. I'm like deprived. But everybody says those. So I've
They're
considered
good.
Best advice you were ever given?
To take my time.
Oh, that's a good one.
Life is fast moving. It moves fast, and just to take time for yourself and just do what you love to do instead of trying to fit in with the world around you, and to just slow down.
I love it. When you die, what do you want to be remembered for?
Being friendly.
Oh, I love that. I love
Being just a good friend, a good person, just being there for the people that know me.
Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, so here is the most wonderful Amanda Howe. And we are highlighting her. She is a mentor. Don't forget, if you haven't had a mentor or would like one, she is one of our most amazing ones. She is probably, as far as I know, the longest experienced in gliders, but we'll find out as I learn about everybody. Please reach out if you'd like one to one of the admins. If you're looking for information, don't forget we have information on the file section of our page. As always, happy gliding, be safe, and have an amazeballs day. Bye.
Bye. Thank you for highlighting.